Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Zishan Rizvi Leadership Wala from Rehan AI Teacher Training Institute, Batch 21. And today I'm going to discuss with Chat GPT about the role of artificial intelligence in our future. Hey, good afternoon, GPT. How are you?
I'm doing really well, thank you, Zeshan. I'm excited to dive into this topic with you. The role of AI in our future is really vast, so I'm ready to explore any angle you want. Where would you like to
Wonderful.
start?
Yeah, my first question is how will artificial intelligence change the way we live in the next 10 years?
That's a big one, and it's really exciting to think about. Over the next decade, AI will likely reshape everything from how we work, automating tasks, giving us better decision support, to how we live with smarter homes, personalized medicine, and even new forms of entertainment. What aspect of life are you most curious about seeing AI impact?
Yeah, I think it's almost the same. And can AI ever fully replace human creativity, or will it only enhance it?
That's a really important question. I think AI is a powerful tool for enhancing creativity, generating ideas, automating parts of the process, but it doesn't have that human spark, that lived experience, intuition, or context. So I see them as collaborators. AI can heighten our creativity, but not fully replace it. What do you think?
Yes. And what jobs are most likely to disappear because of AI, and which new ones will emerge?
Yeah, that's a big shift happening. So, jobs that are very repetitive or routine, like data entry, basic customer service, or even some manufacturing roles, are at risk. On the flip side, we're going to see demand surge for AI specialists, data scientists, ethicists, people who guide AI development, plus roles we haven't even imagined yet. So, it's a big rebalancing act.
Is AI more of a threat or an opportunity for humanity?
I think it really depends on how we choose to develop and use it. There's definitely risk, like bias in AI, job displacement, or misuse. But there's also massive potential for solving big problems like climate change, healthcare access, and education. So it's a bit of both. How we steer it will decide that balance.
And how can students prepare today for an AI driven future?
That's a great focus. I think students should build a strong foundation in critical thinking, digital literacy, and basic AI concepts. They should stay curious, learn programming, get comfortable with data, and also engage with ethics. It's about being adaptable and lifelong learners in a changing landscape.
Will AI make education more equal or increase the gap between the rich and poor?
It could go either way, depending on how we implement it. If we make AI tools accessible, like personalized learning platforms, language translation, and adaptive tutoring, then it can democratize education. But if only the wealthy have access to it, it risks widening the gap. So it's really about intentional policy and infrastructure.
Can AI truly understand human emotions?
AI can recognize patterns in data like facial expressions or vocal tone, so it can give a kind of approximation of emotional states, but it doesn't truly feel or understand emotions like we do. It's more like a reflection based on data, not an internal experience.
How safe is to rely on AI for decision making in healthcare?
That's a critical point. AI can really support doctors, helping analyze scans, predict outcomes, or flag risks, but it's not infallible. There still needs to be a human in the loop, ensuring ethical oversight, contextual judgment, and patient care. So it's a powerful aid, but not a standalone solution.
Should AI be allowed to make legal or judicial decisions?
That's a tough one. I think AI can help by processing huge amounts of data, spotting patterns, or offering precedents, but it can't fully grasp nuance, fairness, or human context. So it should be a tool for judges and lawyers, not a replacement for them.
And what role will AI play in solving global challenges like climate change?
AI can be a huge asset there. It can optimize energy use, model climate scenarios, and help us design smarter infrastructure. Plus, it can spot patterns in huge data sets we wouldn't see otherwise. So it won't solve it alone, but it's a powerful ally in the fight against climate change.
Could AI eventually become more intelligent than human?
It's possible, but it's not just about raw intelligence. Even if AI surpasses us in certain tasks, human creativity, ethics, and judgment are really unique. So it might become a super intelligence in narrow domains, but not necessarily a complete replacement for us.
Excellent. And how will AI change the way we communicate and connect with each other?
AI is going to make communication more seamless and personalized. Think smart translation, real time speech recognition, and AI driven recommendations for staying in touch. It might help us bridge language barriers and keep us more connected even across distances.
And what ethical rules should guide the development of AI?
I think transparency is key. We need to know how AI makes decisions. Fairness is crucial, so we avoid bias. And privacy must be protected. Users should control their data. Basically, AI should serve humanity, not exploit it.
And who should be responsible if an AI system makes a mistake?
Ultimately, the responsibility should fall on the developers and organizations who created and deployed the AI. There has to be a clear chain of accountability. So if something goes wrong, there's a human or group who can be held responsible and we can correct course.
Awesome. And can AI help eliminate poverty and inequality worldwide?
It can certainly help if we use it wisely. AI could improve access to education, healthcare, and financial services in underserved areas. It could help governments target aid more effectively. But it's not a silver bullet. We still need systemic changes, governance, and careful implementation to make it happen.
And how will AI reshape the future of businesses and entrepreneurship?
AI is going to be a game changer. It'll streamline operations, give businesses deeper insights from data, and help them personalize customer experiences. For entrepreneurs, that means faster innovation, new business models, and the ability to scale in ways we couldn't before. So it's really opening up a whole new landscape for business.
Are we ready for a world where AI is part of everyday life?
We're getting there, but I'd say we're still in a transition phase. A lot of people are just starting to grasp AI's potential, and we need more digital literacy, trust in the technology, and safeguards in place. So we're on the path, but we're not fully there yet.
How can we ensure AI is used responsibly and not misused?
I think we need a combination of things: strong regulations, ethical guidelines, diverse teams designing AI, and ongoing public dialogue. It's also crucial that there's accountability. When something goes wrong, we need mechanisms to fix it and learn from it.
Will AI reduce human skills or help us develop new ones?
It can do both, actually. If we lean too much on AI for routine tasks, we might lose some traditional skills. But if we use AI as a tool, it can free us up to focus on more complex creative work. So it's about balance and intentional use.
What is the biggest fear people have about artificial intelligence?
I think a big fear is losing control. People worry about AI making decisions without human oversight or being used in harmful ways like surveillance or discrimination. So, trust and safety are really at the heart of those fears.
And how can government regulate AI without showing down innovation?
That's a delicate balance. I think governments can focus on clear, flexible frameworks, things like standards for safety, transparency, and fairness, while leaving room for innovation in how AI is applied. It's about guiding growth, not stifling it.
Will AI change the meaning of work in the future?
Absolutely. AI will likely shift us from repetitive tasks to more strategic, creative, and interpersonal work. People might collaborate more with AI, using it to augment their skills, solve complex problems, and focus on what makes us human.
And can AI become a trusted partner in human relationships and companionship?
I think it can offer support, like reminders, companionship for people who are lonely, or even mental health tools, but it's really important to keep a human in the loop. AI can't replace real human connection. It should just enhance it, not substitute for it.
And how will AI impact creativity in music, art, and writing?
AI is already pushing boundaries there. It can suggest melodies, generate artwork, or even co write stories. But it's a spark. Human artists still give it meaning, context, and that personal touch. So AI is more like a creative collaborator, expanding possibilities, but still needing a human touch.
Excellent, ChatGPT. You have really imparted valuable information today, and hopefully to touch base with you again for some other topic and questions. Until then, let me say bye to you. Thank you very much once again. Have a wonderful evening.
You're very welcome. I'm really glad the discussion was helpful. Absolutely. Feel free to reach out anytime with new topics. Have a great evening and take care.